Welcome back to the life of Jon Snow. I hope you're enjoying the campaign so far, but we're not Jon Snow actually. We're now Jon Stark, Lord Paramount Jon of the North. That's us. We have this sleek crown and it doesn't look any way northern at all. Hopefully we can fix that. Maybe if we actually had the crown of the North, we'd be able to fix it up. But no, for now we just have a brown bear pelt. We have badges. 2 badges for the Hand of the King. Can I give them away at all? A badge of office symbolizing the wearer's status of Hand of the King to the Iron Throne. Why do we have 2 of these? Are these from my father, perhaps? This badge was made for Lord Craig Stark. Oh, I see. It says right there. And this one was made for Lord Eddard Stark. Alright. We've got some books here. And a Black Brothers cloak. But we can't use that anymore. But we'll keep it for, reasons. I have a sword here as well. I'm not sure who I'd give that to, but for now I'm quite happy with everything that's going on. We're rallying our men to Winterfell, but I also would like to, because we are married to Daenerys, we're expecting her help if she is to take the throne. I feel it is only right that we declare for her in this war. I'm not sure how I can do that. I can host a wedding feast, though, and ransom princesses. Can we actually ransom people here? We can. Hostine of the Drunken's Tower. We'll we'll ransom him for a little bit of gold. Next, then there is a Ruse Ricewell who I cannot send to the war. But yes, we can host a wedding feast. We do have a little bit of money here, so let's go ahead and do that. Host a wedding at court, inviting all of your vassals and courtiers to the event. Well, they're all on their way already, as you can see. A wedding ceremony and feast shall be held for Lord Paramount Jon Stark and Khaleesi Daenerys Targaryen. Excellent, we'll do that. I have given the orders for a grand ceremony and feast to be hosted in Winterfell in honour of Lord Paramount Jon Stark and Khaleesi Daenerys Targaryen's wedding. Let the preparations begin. All of my vassals will be there. Terrific. Special minor titles available. Still 2 bodyguards. Let's see if there is actually somebody better who could join us here. We'll sort by marshalship. See if there's good fighters around. A Rickon. This Rickon, we'll invite him to court. Looks like a good man for it. And Baron looks relatively good as well. Is there any nobles around? A Cregan. A blind man. Our options aren't looking too good, so I think we will settle with the other fellow. 65. Baron, you are welcomed to court. Good man. Excellent. We do still lack a Maester and the other position. Oh no, just the Maester, but we do have that, though. An advisor slot. We'll give that to a powerful lord here. Somebody who supported us in the fight. The Glovers did. We will give the position to the House of Glover. Shame I didn't do that beforehand. It could have given us a little bit more levy. And we'll give the Crown Focus to Winterfell. Excellent. Lord Commander Hostine has been released. I can arrest Lord Manley and Lord Wool and Lord Knott and Lord Little and Lord Norrie and Lord Flint and Lord Burley and Lord Mormont and Lord Magnar and Lord Stain and Lord Fisher and Lord Ironsmith and Lord Glover and Lord Forrester and Lord Reed and Lord Cregan and Lord Tollerhart. But I'm not going to be arresting any of my lords. We'll simply let them get on with what they're doing. We'll award you the title there of bodyguard. Excellent. What is it with their plots then? We only have one known plot, and that's to kill me. And that's from Alliser Thorne, who is actually a traitor to the Night's Watch now. Alliser Thorne has gone beyond the wall. Aye, aye, aye. We could even plot to have him killed, but we're not an intriguey sort of man, so I can't see us trying to do that. We will, however, go through with our wedding here. Hopefully my wife is able to do well with her armies. No, she's gone back to Pentos. Probably not then. Probably going to get a bit bamboozled. She needs to be over here using her dragons. She really does. But, oh well. Wisdom and mercy are legendary. Of course, Rickon, you are welcome to be a bodyguard to such a great man as myself. Thank you very much. Now, there's not really much going on here. There is Sansa and there is Lady Paul, but other relatives besides Rickon have not been found. The best part about holding a wedding is organising the whole event. I think I'm more of a content sort of man. Honourable, proud. I am proud. But I don't see Jon as the kind of man to go, we'll be honest about our power, and I think that would be to spend enough to make it nice. Most of the preparations for the wedding have been made. Now I only need to send out the invitations, and so we will to all of the lords. I'm sure most of them will be more than happy to come over. Oh no, the Lord of Skane was not willing to come over. Well, that's alright, I understand. So you are not too able to move, are you? Plenty of good Northmen in your court there. Good for them. Harry's. Oh, good for you. It would be nice to try and take these places. Driftwood Hall, you're actually part here. The feast is winding down, and now only the bedding ceremony remains. Benjen and Brienne are stripped. Wait. Benjen Flint and Brienne of Tarth. Wait, what? This isn't my wedding. Anyway, yeah, these two have been stripped of all garments and sent to their bedchamber. A fine tradition, but I'm more concerned about my own wedding. My prisoner, Roose Ricewell, has requested an audience with me. He would like to pay off his ransom person. We can accept his offer for 46 gold, and I think I will. Excellent. Got to pay for the army somehow. Lady Jane, well done on your freedom and your new husband here. Hopefully it's not too much of a trauma to have a new husband so soon after the last. Lord Torgon's wedding is over, and it is time to begin the long way home. Why is this Lord Torgon's wedding? Why am I there? Why is this? Anyway, will there be another wedding? Hopefully soon, and hopefully it'll be mine. That's what I'm going for here. We'll also call for a maester from the Citadel, and we'll call the realm for aid. It looks like House Blackwood here has decided to join us. Shireen Baratheon has decided to join us too. Excellent. Shireen has also married into a Northman herself. Well done, Shireen. Hopefully the House of Baratheon can continue. Apparently there's 9 members. Yes, there would be the family of Baratheons down. Is it Durans? Yes, they have taken up the Baratheon mantle there. Excellent. Well, Shireen will come up north, and so will the House of Blackwood. Good for them. You are more than welcome to join us. Also, looks like House Hunter will be joining us. Terrific. The wedding day is upon us soon. I will be wed to Khaleesi Daenerys in sight of all the lords of the north. It shall be a glorious ceremony. The guests will be welcomed by Lord Paramount Jon and all of House Stark. The guests have finally arrived. All is ready. The servants have worked day and night to prepare and decorate the dance hall. Khaleesi Daenerys' gown is splendid, and the castle has never looked lovelier. Everybody is then greeted. The Tower of Joy. Everyone knows of the tale of the Tower of Joy from the War of the Usurper. My father's sister, Lyanna, was held prisoner there by Rhaegar Targaryen, guarded by 3 Kingsguard. After the war was won, Eddard and his companions rode on the tower to rescue her from her captivity. That they prevailed in a battle worthy of song was thought to be the extent of the tale. But Howland Reed was there, and says there is more to the story. He says that Rhaegar and Lyanna had a child together, one that Rhaegar called his trueborn son and placed under the protection of the Kingsguard. This child, he says, was rescued by Eddard and his identity kept secret. He says this child is me. Oh, that is nonsense. I cannot believe this. I shall think on this. Or that makes me the rightful king. We would gain a strong claim on the 7 Kingdoms here, but we would upset our wife dearly. No, I want to be the king of the north, not the king of the Iron Throne. We are a just man, but we don't see that as just. We saw the justness as Robert taking over. And then Stannis. We can't go from supporting Stannis to supporting Daenerys to supporting ourselves. We are going to think on this. We are going to remain as Jon Stark here for now. We could claim the Iron Throne. We could hire a bard. We could do a great many things, but we'll be leaving that for now. Excellent. We can potentially call for aid across the sea as well. Realm size of at least 50. Well, we'll ignore that. We can't actually do anything about it. Here I stand before a heart tree of the old gods to take a solemn vow of marriage with Daenerys Targaryen. The great lords and ladies of the north look on as I drape the arms of House Stark around my bride to finally seal our marriage. Still not sure how I feel about Howland Reed telling me that she's my auntie, but I'm sure we'll get over that. And now for the feast. My lord, the maester was sent from the Citadel, and he has arrived in Winterfell. Escagosi, oh that's great, he's from the north then. He's called Gale, and let's hope that he'll be loyal and wise. Welcome, Maester Gale. You are a humble, content, slothful individual. I'm sure you'll do your job swimmingly. My lord, I write to you to express my consternation at the fact Borok enjoys command of your armies, despite being a foreigner, she says. Oh, Lady Carwyn. I know just how to smooth this over. Borok is a good man. Very good man. We should try and integrate these wildlings with the realm if we could. No, we cannot. Arrangement of marriage perhaps with a lady of the realm? A former sovereign perhaps? Yes, arrangement of marriage with a lady of the realm. I'm sure they'll get on swimmingly. You as well, Lady Jane. Is there a potential marriage for you? An older man here in the realm? Halgor perhaps? Or Morzumber? It's not by age. She is 40. There's a Northman here, but Alan is the only relevant individual. Let's give her to Halgor, man with the strongest hairline in the entire north. Halgor, the Lord of Bones, will have his wife, Jane, and her daughter will marry Borok. Excellent. The army is starting to come together here. What's this? Brandon Snowflake. You are going about your business in Winterfell when you happen across a stranger who made you stop in your tracks. The girl bore the unmistakable grey eyes and brown hair of a Stark. Oh. You accost them and take them to a tavern where you ask a number of questions about them and their birth. They admit that they are a bastard who never knew their father and that their mother, a lowly crofter's daughter, knew only that he was a young lordling with a fine horse. Asking about their age, you form a clearer and clearer picture. When they finish, you lift your hood and, with tears in your eyes, you explain that they are your cousin, and that their father was Lord Brandon Stark, your elder brother. No. My father's elder brother. Now, sadly buried in the crypt of Winterfell. You ask her to accompany you to Winterfell, where she will be acknowledged as a member of House Stark. Excellent. A new member of House Stark. Marna Snow, and she is married to a Lord Borok here. It's not, however, matrilineal marriage. So she's married a wildling there. It looks like Jane has married. Yeah, I wasn't aware this was going to happen. So it looks like my uncle's daughter is now married to a wildling. Be interesting to see how that dynasty goes. If they do create a dynasty, we'll of course give them a sort of Stark bastard name if they don't just take Stark directly from the mother. There are also Starks over here, but we would have to take a bit of a detour to go and discover them. Let's have a look and see exactly who is around here. Any young bastards, perhaps? I'm sure there are Starks around here somewhere. Hugh? Maria? No. Well, let's see. Is it a lesser lord here? All grey and... Oh yes, Bar Stark. Here you go. The House of Bar Stark does exist. And they have an unwed daughter. Perhaps we could arrange her marriage to... No, we don't have any noblemen here. Lord Bar Stark here. A betrothal, perhaps. Gotta get the families united, but no, we'll keep an eye on these individuals in case they are ever required. Very interesting to see these people. The feast is winding down, and now only the bedding remains. Jon and Daenerys are stripped of all garments by the revelers, who make many a bawdy joke along the way. They are then finally bundled into their bedchamber, where they are finally left alone. Excellent. Now, where's Tormund in all this? Tormund, he wasn't known as a friend. Corin. I'm sure he was a lord around here somewhere. No, but Borok was a lord there. No. Sure we did find him around there somewhere. But the White Walkers are occupying the wall. We need to get up there and deal with them. The army is only going to get stronger. It's currently at 20,000, so we do have a good chance of defeating it. Let's just speed up the game a little bit there. The morning after the wedding feast has come, and all of the lords and ladies are finally making their way home. All agree it was a fine celebration, and many predict the newlyweds shall be most content. Excellent. Well, that's assuming that Daenerys here is able to do something. She is still a dwarf of the Iron Frame, but she is losing greatly. I cannot myself offer to help in this war, so we might not be able to help out here. But hopefully she'll be able to come over and join us. Where are you? Temple of Pentos. Graces. So did they give up this land? They did give up that land. Yeah, I'm not sure my wife will be able to do very well here now that she has lost her army. Is the other guy still here? He is. King Aegon still has a little bit of an army. We'll mark him as special interest. And of course to Tommen. Very good. Right, let's get back to the world, shall we? Now that we've done a call out to the realm, though, I will see if there's anybody else willing to join our cause. Of any religion, any culture. We'll see if there is someone around here who would be coming up north to help fight for the living. There is a Harbert Baratheon. Now, Baratheons are quite, well, alienated in the realm at the moment, so perhaps he would come up here to fight for the living, try and make a name for himself. There is a Norcross. I'm just going to invite 4 different people from different parts of the realm. A Dornishman, sure, we'll invite you over. We've already done a Reachman, haven't we? Yes. A Riverman, Harwick. Or a Frey. No, I don't think we'd invite over a Frey, but Chambers? Nayland? Yeah, sure. Nayland, he's a younger man. We'll invite him over instead. Excellent. It's good to have various different characters involved and relevant. You're not too useful at all. You are Lord Herbert Baratheon. Lord Dalton and the other chap right here. Let's see if any of them will become good commanders here. My lord, it's come to my attention that nobody has been designated as your regent. No, Nayland, you will not be given that position. Positions, let's have a look at our minor titles here. Let's see. Oh, I don't think any of these people will actually become a commander. Deep Down was a siege leader. But Harbert, we don't need siege leaders over there at the moment. We'll take Harbert Baratheon here. We'll actually ask him to change his religion. We are a zealot. It is now within character. And he has accepted the old gods. Baratheon are now an old god's house. Any marriage for you, perhaps, sir? Many wildlings around. Perhaps you would accept one of them. So you wouldn't go for anyone outside of the realm. Yes, let's go for a one of Craster's daughters. Oh, he is 16. That is a bit much. Any Northerners at all? No. Just leave him to it then. Excellent. The army is very nearly together, but then we would suffer attrition on our way up. So we're going to... how low an army? 15, 16, 12, 8, 12. We can get 12,000 over at the last half, so we're going to split you in half. And I'm going to lead these forces alongside Rob Woods and Lady Meg Mormont. We're going to go straight over to the Umberlands here, and we're going to have this other army under the command of Morzumber, Borok, and Harbert. They're going to take these troops all the way over there. Would we suffer attrition on where we could? So we're going to tell Moors to go a different route. Would we suffer attrition there? Yes. Alright, Moors, could you go around and then... I was pressing the wrong button there. Can you go here and then around? Excellent. Hopefully that does the trick. And the rest of the troops arriving here will simply put out our way. Fate smiles upon me. My wife Daenerys is pregnant. Well, that is terrific. It's a shame about how her war is going, but maybe we will be given an heir before anything bad is to happen. The White Walkers have now usurped the entire wall. We have word from the far north of Westeros the wall has fallen. According to the ragged bands of surviving Black Brothers, swarms of others defeated the wildlings and overwhelmed the defences of the Night's Watch, breaking the great icy barrier meant to protect the realms of men. May the gods protect us. My Master at Arms, Moors Umber, has expressed a desire to get married. Marry as you please. Let's see who he has chosen. He's chosen a 21-year-old girl. He is 74 and his wife is 21. That is definitely something. And we do have more men coming up here. A 3,500 stack. We're going to send them over to Shadowmoor. We'll have them arrange themselves around here somewhere. Let's see exactly how big your army is now. 29,000! They are stronger. And the dishonourable Harion Karstark has failed our call to arms. He is instead defending against Daenerys Targaryen. That is disgusting behaviour. Karstark cousins. We can still do much good. There are reports within Winterfell that charity work is proceeding well. Now there is a White Walker army, and going over to Shadow Moor. We could potentially try and take care of it. we're going to send our spy master, Alan here, to watch Castle Black and tell us of our enemies' movements. Now, you're not going towards that area at all, so we're going to wait for these guys to be locked in position. And we are going to go to Shadowmoor to try and take care of them. We'll arrive on the 10th of the second moon, they'll go to 30th of the first moon, so we're a little bit late. I don't think having an organizer Rob in charge would change it there. 10th of the second moon, 30th of the first, yes, it's going to be the same. So we'll leave myself in charge with Rob on our flank here. Hopefully it will go well. They do have other forces behind, but they are, as I say, quite far behind. Now hopefully we can get these Umber men up north soon. It has come to my attention that the Josiah of the Westerns, Lord Damon of Ashmark, has bribed a friend his way through my domain, trying to get people to recognize a claim on my title in the name of Lord Paramount Cersei, and she has indeed got a strong claim on Winterfell, that bastard. And it's come to my attention that the Justicar of Lannisport, Kenneth, has bribed again. What? You as well! Tymon Lannister as well. Wait, what? Hang on, and Lancel? They're all going for it and all coming through at the same time. Excellent, we have engaged the White Walker stack here. They're primarily light troops, but that is to be expected. If we need reinforcements, we do have them here. I'm not sure we will. It has been ages since I felt so invigorated by a battle. Every day our unit is moving as if connected by some unspoken bond. I exclaimed eagerly one night. Or a higher power of some kind. This is all you, my lord, one of my followers says. A look of genuine surprise on his face. Excellent, we will gain some more marshalship here, up to level 28. The White Walkers were defeated. They only lost twice as many men as I would have hoped to have taken them out a lot more. Now let's have our final commanders. We have, I believe, Roderick and Roderick here. They can go into Shadowmoor to hold that territory. I would like to wait for the rest of my army to come up north before we start trying to push into other territories, because we are going to have attrition. Tom Lannister has had observations upon the recent bloodletting on the stepstones added to their treasury. That sounds like a book. And Daenerys Targaryen has had a loot added to hers. What is this? She has a castle now. Still cannot form an alliance. She's still losing her war. I'm not sure what's going on there. But she has had something added to her treasury. But anyway, that'll do for this episode. We have gotten our army north. There are more forces from the south coming up to support us. Hopefully they do a great job. But we need to deal with these forces. Eventually, I'm sure we'll be able to cut them down and reclaim some of this territory. But the attrition until then would be god-awful. So we will hold around here. Hopefully we can get places like Shadowmoor to have more of a supply limit. But yes, thank you for watching this episode. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.